Well, let's welcome back to Morning Live the Mayor of Niagara Falls, Jim Diodati, for an update on the falls and the border. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
So, saw you yesterday, the Niagara Travel and Tourism Roundtable. You're part of that in a news conference yesterday. I liked your line, by the way. How important is tourism to Niagara Falls? Well, it's up there with oxygen.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
It's, and it is what it is. And I know people say you should diversify the economy. Of course, we're trying to. But, I mean, let's brush the teeth you want to keep. We've got tourism right in front of us.
There's another great line. He's on fire.
Well, you know why, Bob? I got to tell you, though. Last night,
Who's your writer?
I had the weirdest night last night. I kept dreaming about mufflers.
Yeah?
So I woke up this morning exhausted.
Oh, boom. He's here all week. Try the veal when the casino opens.
Back to tourism.
I just got to point this out. It was a good night. So, yes. So we were with the roundtable. I was with the Canadian Gaming Association, Niagara City Cruises, who used to be Hornblower. I was with Niagara Falls Tourism. And they've been doing these roundtables in Ottawa, in Toronto, and we're just trying to let the federal government know we agree with safety first, but now, based on your own science advice, it's time to start to loosen the restrictions for anybody fully vaccinated to cross the border, because the big concern is the U.S. is going to end up unilaterally opening up, and then Canadians will take all their hard-earned money and spend it in the United States. So we're saying, let's go ahead. Let's not use the excuse that our Border Patrol aren't ready, because CBSA take care of guns, drugs, human trafficking. I think they can handle COVID protocols. So that's what we're saying. The 21st of July is the target date. It's the target date for borders. It's also the target date, ironically, for casinos. So our fingers are really crossed that we're going to get lots of good news coming up, Bob.
Yeah, now, following your news conference, the Prime Minister was asked about vaccinated Americans crossing the border, and he said he was in no rush. He said, imagine another setback.
Well, I appreciate everybody wants to lean on safety, and we agree with that. But let's follow the science. And the science is saying if you're fully vaccinated, and, we know that the vaccines work. We know they're the panacea for our problem. And further, we don't want vaccine hesitancy. And by not creating some incentives, that's exactly what they're going to do. So if you want to cross the border, be fully vaccinated. And we're doing great. We're going to, in the coming weeks, lead the world of fully vaccinated residents. And we're doing such a great job. Let's incentivize people to keep doing this and let them know you will be able to cross the border. You will be able to travel, because we know, as it's been said, it's easier to fly to Paris than it is to drive to Buffalo. And
it should be noted, and it was noted yesterday, that the casinos in BC with a lower vaccination rate are open. Same thing with the East Coast. And Vegas, of course, fully open. Mind you, Vegas, a different story. They have a lower vaccination rate, and they're seeing some spikes.
But you're exactly right. We're the last casinos to open up. Here in Niagara, they're the #1 employer in the region. And right now, most of our attractions are at 25% capacity. I was speaking with the casino people yesterday and this morning, and they said, what we don't know, we're hearing it may be about the 21st of July when they'll be opening up. They just don't know to what capacity. Will it be 25%? Will it be 50%? That's something we're not sure, but I can tell you we are ready with our COVID protocols, with our safetoplay.ca programs in place. We've got expert epidemiologists that are guiding us through this process, that when you come to Niagara Falls, it is safe, and our numbers are great. Yesterday, we had 8 cases in a region of 500,000 people. We're doing great. Vaccinations are through the roof, and COVID cases are very, very low.
The head of Niagara City Cruises was with you yesterday. He mentioned the 25% capacity. He said it's just not doable. Are there businesses that are where it's so precarious right now we could lose them in Niagara Falls?
Oh, yeah. And it's the 80-20 rule. If they can't make their money now, make the hay while the sun is out, and between July 1st and Labor Day, that's when they make the lion's share of their money to carry them through the quieter season. So it's not just a matter of being open, it's a matter of being open at the right time while the people are here. So now is the time. The city was packed. Unfortunately, our attractions and restaurants can only handle 25%. And, being in small business, and we know small, medium business is the backbone of our economy. And these are our neighbors, our friends, our family. And in the best of times, it's hard to make money. Right now, it's impossible. So we got to do everything we can to support them. Of course, we want to be safe, but we want to be reasonable at the same time as well.
Yeah, but I know you're ready to hit the ground running, and I know you've got a new ambassador for Niagara Falls Tourism.
Yes.
Buddy.
So
Buddy.
if you know, and Bob, you and I, we love our dogs. And Buddy is such a great 4-year-old German Shepherd, belongs to a guy by the name of Mike. And Buddy is an internet sensation. Look how he tilts his head. He tilts his head. And I got to tell you, so we're being a little goofy there. He's got like 1 million followers on social media, that dog.
Really?
And he's going to be an ambassador. I know you don't have to keep showing my head tilting. Holy smokes. But but the funny thing is, when I call him, he doesn't tilt his head. But when Mike calls him, he does this he goes, Buddy, you want an ice cream? Buddy, you want to check him out on TikTok or on Instagram. He's huge. He's got millions of followers between all his platforms, and he's helping us promote the opening of Niagara Falls as well. And he's a great Goodwill ambassador, and he's a great dog. He's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Hey, well, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to that reopening of Niagara Falls so we can all visit and check out everything the Falls has to offer. Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati, go Habs.
Go Habs, go.
Have a great day.